Yo, what's good, guys? We're the NBA podcasters with our first ever podcast, and I have my partner.
Hello, everybody.
Today, we're going to be talking about some rumors and facts about the NBA coming back to Orlando. And as you guys know, NBA is not running nowadays because of the pandemic, but now they're going to start letting players come back to the court and start hooping. But here are some rules that we need to go over first.
Regulation is about when the NBA is going to be returning. The NBA is going to be returning on July 31st, and the NBA draft is going to happen on August 25th. A free agency will start on October 18th, and next season will start on December 1st. There will only be 8 games left in the regular season. Now we can talk about some things that will be provided to the people, or the NBA players, I should say. The first thing that I found out was NBA is gonna provide players with the electronic rings that tell you all about the coronavirus. Shaf, what do you think about this?
I mean, it's pretty good if you think about it. It'll help the NBA players and the NBA company. It will tell them symptoms 3 to 4 days before, which is a good thing to help the players become safe.
And this will really help because if they know 3 days before, they can add that person to like a special quarantine, and they can try to do whatever they can. If you guys
Yeah.
want it, it's around $300 to $400, and it'll be linked in the description.
All right.
Shaf, there's a thing going around that people think that there are only gonna be 2K sounds playing while the NBA players are gonna be playing. What do you
I
think?
mean, that is better than listening to the ball dribbling the whole
And yelling.
game. Yeah, and yelling from the players. So I rather hear that the NBA 2K sounds, which is like it's better than really listening to players just yelling at each other. It's not really going to be much fun.
Yeah. And one more thing that I just wanted to clarify was there's no fans in the stands while playing. That's why
Yeah.
they're gonna have 2K sounds. Um, there are no punishments if you don't play except your paycheck gets lowered. That means, for example, if a player doesn't play, there are no punishments except their paycheck gets lowered. I think that's really, really good because people are not playing because of their safety, and you can't force them to play. I'd say that's a good, not even punishment, but like way to like uh help them. Because, for example, the players who don't want to play, and for example, if the NBA said that there'd be exactly no money given to the players who don't play, that'd literally be so bad. Because, for example, if someone had no money in his bank account, like someone like Dwight Howard, what would they do? And I think it's a rumor that he said, I don't want to play because I'm not is safe, like I don't feel safe yet. So how bad would it be for players like Dwight Howard who don't want to play? And if I'm wrong, correct me.
Nah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think that they should be paying them at least like it's okay if they do it a little bit lower if they don't like play. But like they need it for their families. They need the money for their families. Like, it's not their
Yeah,
fault that they don't want to play or they can't play.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So speaking of punishments, or as I should say, rumors, Julius Randle from the New York Knicks has a contract currently, 3 years, $62 million deal, and in this year he's been averaging 19.5 points a game, 9.7 rebounds a game, and 3.1 assists per game. Right, but the New York Knicks are trying. It's a rumor that the New York Knicks are trying to trade Julius Randle this offseason. What do you think about that?
I think that they should trade him because I don't get me wrong, he's really good, but like I don't think he's worth $62 million. I know he's averaging good numbers, but like still, like I don't think he's overrated basically in money wise, basically.
Right. I mean, they can. I mean, they can get someone really good for Julius Randle.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
covering up that much money, someone can be better than
They,
him
yeah,
for the
they
same
could get
amount.
a superstar for 1 year in 62
Yeah.
million.
Yeah. So wait. So you think that uh, they can trade for Kawhi like the
No, I don't
Raptors
think that
did?
they could trade for someone like Kawhi, but like they could trade for like a lot of like good role players to like give them more depth because they already have like a
Yeah.
good, like not good, but like young core that's still
Yeah.
developing, like Mitchell Robinson and so on. But like I really feel like he's not worth as much as they say he is.
Yeah. I mean, he can be one of the best players later,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
he's a bright star, but he's not worth $62 million right now.
yeah, he every year he's gonna be getting paid $18 million every year,
Yeah,
which I think that they should trade him, but it's their choice.
yeah.
I really think that Julius Randle should be traded because New York Knicks are getting worse every. I hope you guys enjoyed our first ever podcast. Please make sure to share this channel so we can grow this channel as fast as we can.